Recorded Books and One Click Digital present National Geographic Kids Chapters, Parrot Genius, and more true stories of amazing animal talents by Moira Rose Donohue. Read by Johnny Heller. Einstein, Parrot Genius. Chapter 1. It's a zoo here. Imagine you're at the zoo. You hear a tiger growl. That's not surprising. Lots of zoos have tigers. But what if you're nowhere near the tiger exhibit? Next, you hear a chimp screech. But there are no chimps around. And then a pirate says, "Arr!" Is it some kind of trick? Not if you're at the Knoxville Zoo in Knoxville, Tennessee, USA. It means you've just found Einstein, one of the most amazing parrots in the world. Einstein joined the Knoxville Zoo more than 20 years ago. The zoo wanted to put together an animal show. It hired an animal talent scout. That's someone who looks for awesome animals that can learn to perform. When the talent scout heard about a very smart 5-year-old parrot named Einstein, he knew he had to meet her. Einstein is an African gray parrot. In the wild, African grays live in large groups called flocks. Some flocks have 100 birds. Living in such large groups makes them social or friendly with each other. African gray parrots live in the rainforests of Africa. But Einstein was not born in Africa. She was hatched in California. Einstein's owners could tell that she was extra smart. That's why they named her after the scientist Albert Einstein. He was so smart that people called him a genius. The talent scout drove over to meet Einstein. Would she be as brainy as her namesake? He hoped so. The breeders introduced him to Einstein. Einstein turned her head this way and that. Then she said a few words to him. That's right, she spoke. All African gray parrots can mimic sounds, but not all African grays choose to do so. The scout could see that Einstein was naturally chatty. She would be easy to train. He took her to the Knoxville Zoo to try her out for the show. The trainers at the Knoxville Zoo put Einstein in her new home. They knew that, like some people, parrots can be afraid of new places. But Einstein wasn't an ordinary parrot. She was curious. She checked out the parrot cage. It was big enough to hold a couple of large dogs. She saw that it had several perches or branches. It also had 3 bowls. One was for water, another was for food, berries and seeds. The third bowl was empty. Soon Einstein would find out what it was for. In no time, Einstein made herself at home. Zoo trainers put toys in her cage. They gave her shiny beads to play with. They gave her bells to ring. Sometimes they hid food inside tubes. She liked to figure out how to get the food out. It didn't take the zoo long to decide that Einstein would be good in the show. But she had to be trained. Scientists say that African grays are as smart as 5-year-old children, but they behave like 2-year-olds. That meant Einstein had a lot to learn. Teresa Collins became her first head trainer at the zoo. Teresa knew the first thing Einstein needed to learn was to trust her. So she dropped treats into the third bowl in Einstein's cage whenever she walked by. Sometimes she tossed a peanut into the treat bowl. That was the best. Einstein loved peanuts. Einstein soon learned that Teresa made good things happen. After a while, Teresa tried something new. Instead of dropping a treat into the bowl, she pinched the food between her fingers. She held it out to Einstein. African gray parrots have strong beaks. Teresa wanted Einstein to take the food gently. Einstein had learned that Teresa was her friend. She knew better than to bite the hand that fed her. One day, Teresa put her hand into Einstein's cage. She hoped Einstein would climb onto it. It would mean that Einstein trusted her. Trusting a human can take time, so it's a big step for a parrot. But not for Einstein. Einstein went to Teresa right away. She even let Teresa pet her chest. Now Einstein was
Sample complete. Ready to continue?